Welcome to Starlit Tarot. This reading is for the air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It's a general reading, not specifically for love or work. This is whatever messages come out in the reading. And if it resonates, well, please like the video. If it doesn't, then feel peaceful and you can check out other tarot readers. All right, let's begin. Spirit, could you please tell us your messages for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? I'm not going to take that because I didn't ask the question. Spirit, could you please tell us your... I'm not going to take it. Could you please tell us your messages for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Messages for Gemini, that's too many. Messages for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Thank you. All right. Okay, you have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Queen of Cups in the reverse position. Okay, there's too many. The Knight of Wands in the upright position. I'll draw the cards out and then I will explain them. The Wheel of Fortune, okay, in the upright position. And you also have the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. Okay. Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position, I think you've given up on this connection. I think you've come to a point where you have no patience left. You feel that your person is very disorganized, very chaotic situations. You've become very moody, very withdrawn. You feel that you've been neglected. Your person hasn't been honest and truthful with you. And there are so many things you want to do. You want to go out, you want to go on adventures. There's so much of fire and passion that you bring into the relationship, that you bring into the relationship, but you've had this feeling for a long time that you've just been chasing something and there hasn't been any. This probably a person is being totally non-committal and you've got no patience left. Maybe you're older and you want to settle down, you want to have kids. With the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, you do have happiness coming in for you though, because the Wheel of Fortune is a wheel. So if you've been through your tough times, when the wheel turns, you'll have your good times as well. You do believe strongly in destiny and karma. I think wherever you are right now, you feel that you have this freedom to choose now. You're creating boundaries for yourself. You're looking at things from a newer perspective. However, you do feel that there are certain limitations, certain things that are stopping you from going ahead. I'd like to clarify that. Okay. Spirit, could you please give us your messages for the air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Okay. All right. You have the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. Okay. I have the word chaos again. Like I said, you feel that the relationship has been very chaotic. Maybe you guys have gotten to quite a number of squabbles. You've had family that has tried to intervene. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or a Taurus. Ten of Swords in the reverse position. I think somewhere you feel that it couldn't get any worse. You've hit rock bottom in the relationship, and it's only from here you can only go upward. I think your person, you tried resisting this. You knew that this was to happen, and you tried resisting it, but ultimately it's the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever comes, and there's nothing you can do about it. Probably a person now feels very left out in the cold. I think a person has been somebody who's always been very insecure, and because of this insecurity of theirs, they're insecure and jealous. You have gotten into fights, disagreements. Ace of Cups in the upright position. This could be your baby daddy or your baby mommy that you're dealing with. You do have, um, better times coming up. I do see marriage and a proposal coming up. But this is not from the person that you've been dealing with. This is somebody entirely different. So there could be somebody in your life that has been watching you very closely, somebody who's been there, maybe supporting you through it all, a friend, maybe a best male friend. With the Seven of Wands in the upright position, I feel that now you feel the need to protect yourself and to maintain a bit of control into, in terms of who you allow to enter into your life. I think, however, with the way things have gone on in the relationship, you've become a little defensive, and people have told you about this. You could be dealing with a Leo as well. With the King of Cups in the upright position, I think now you feel that you're emotionally balanced. You feel a little more compassionate towards yourself, though. You feel you're a little more in control. Okay, let's pull out one more. Wow, the devil could be dealing with a Capricorn. Maybe the 15th of the month is of some significance to you, or even the 7th, or the 10th, or the 1st. The relationship was a toxic relationship. There was codependency. I think there was materialism as well involved in it. It could have been a third party situation, or I think maybe a person could have been a little kinky. I don't know why I'm getting that message. There could be addictions as well involved in this, and now you want out. Okay, this is something that you were aware of, and you're like, no more. I keep hearing no more. Page of Wands. Your person feels that your person has a bright new idea. I think your person wants to give this another chance, but you're not having any of it. Wow. Now the Eight of Swords is in the upright position. You've probably had many negative thoughts. You've imposed many restrictions on yourself. But you can't keep calling yourself a victim for how long? I mean, you've got to do things for yourself now. With the Knight of Cups, I do see, you while this does talk about following your heart, I don't think you're ready to do that right now. But I do see someone coming in, someone who's romantic, charming. Um, Again, I see proposal here. But I think you're a little closed off. The energy that I'm getting here is that you're a little closed off. You're not ready for something new. Let's get a few more messages. Spirit, could you please tell us what messages you have for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? You've triggered me in the reverse position, and you were right. Your person realizes the things that you told them, the discussions that you all have had, and too little too late though. I am better with my mind than my heart. This is not your energy. This is in the reverse position, and I feel that's your person's energy. I can't do this right now in the reverse position. Your person wants to give it another shot, but I think that boat's left for you. No one understands me but you, and the way I have treated you was wrong. Well, like I said earlier, too little, too late. Spirit, could you please tell us your messages for Aries, Leo? Sorry, for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sorry, I just did Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, so probably that's why. Thank you, Spirit. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. I like I said earlier, I do see this energy coming in. There is an energy coming in. Maybe somebody that you didn't see as a romantic interest earlier. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life now. But however, I do feel there's something in the past. But look at the picture of the lady. She. It looks like she's sitting and thinking. So I feel you've been in this reminiscing energy where you've been thinking of, all the times where, and I think now wherever you are, you're in this position where you've been able to center yourself, and you've been able to actually see things from a third person's perspective. And I think now we can actually realize that they were addictions, and that there was this codependent energy in the relationship. One more, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. This gives me the Ten of Swords energy. I think probably you've been thinking about things at night and wondering, why me, and things could be better. I even get the moon energy from you. In many ways, I feel this, there's you feel a sense of regret as to why you or how somebody like you could have even gotten into something like this. But hey, love makes us do silly things, doesn't it? Spirit, could you please give us your messages for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Separation, thinking about you, uncertain future, camera, reminiscing, making memories. You've deleted all pictures and messages of your person. Paradise, happiness and joy, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. This is there in the future. Probably you're planning a trip, maybe to someplace sunny. The snake, competition and energy. The other woman, look over your shoulder. I do not feel, though, I'm not getting this energy of competition or another woman. But I do feel that spirit wants you to be cautious in your dealings. And I think, considering everything that you've gone through and been through in life now, like I said earlier, you've become a little defensive. Protect yourself, but not to the extent where you start pushing people away from you and people who have genuine intentions. Spirit, could you please give us a message for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Thank you. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Like I said, don't push people out by being defensive. Just be true to yourself. Let's pull from the What's the Tea Oracle deck. Spirit, what are your messages for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? What are your messages for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Travel. Like I said, we just spoke about travel. You probably planned a trip. I think it's going to be a solo trip. Somewhere sunny. Bankrupt, but in the reverse position. Financially, I think you're in a better off position currently. I think you've paid off your bills. It's so funny that this is in the reverse position and then you get broke ass. Probably you and your person were shared finances, and I think you were the one who raked in more moolah than him or her. And I think now, with you having pulled your energy away and having separated, I think they're going through some financial difficulties. Uninterested here. Your person doesn't seem to be very interested in anybody else. Like I said, I didn't get any third party energy. And threatening, but in the reverse position. Moving in the reverse position. Maybe you had a tough time moving out from your place. Maybe you had a tough time getting your person to move out. Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business. This could be, family as usual, but you're being very tight lipped about how things have gone, because I think somewhere I get this energy that your family had been against the relationship, but love makes us do silly things. Okay, one last card, please, Spirit. In the reverse position, we have in their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. Analyzing. I think this is you, and you're done with overthinking and overanalyzing. I think you're looking forward to this trip, and if you are, then I wish you the best and hope you have a great time. So anyway, those are your messages, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And if you like the messages, if they did resonate with you, please give the video a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for being here.